Tonight on Southwest Local News. Jacinta Allen's handling of the Drought Task Force brought into question. Gunditjmara Cooperative seeks a new CEO with the position now open. Grace Davey recognised at an international level, winning 2 awards overseas. And in sport, the national basketball team Bendigo Spirit will be playing at the Warrnambool Stadium.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Good evening and welcome to Southwest Local News. Corangamite Shire Mayor Kate Makin has called out Victorian Premier Jacinta Allen and the lack of proactivity of the Drought Task Force. Both the Premier and Miss Makin are part of the task force, which first met in Camperdown in June. In-person meetings followed in Shepparton and Ballarat, the latest 3 months ago, with an online meeting in August. Miss Makin told Fitzmedia the staging of meetings had been patchy and needed to happen more often. She said the drought was still a serious issue and long-term plans such as water storage and use and short-term relief through funding needed immediate attention and resolution. Emergency services attended the scene of a single vehicle crash at Wangoom this afternoon. Ambulance Victoria was called to the scene around 12:40 p.m. Mobile intensive care ambulance and advanced life support paramedics assessed and treated 1 patient at the scene. 1 person has been transported by road ambulance to Warrnambool Base Hospital. The Gunditjmara Aboriginal Cooperative is looking for a new CEO after the resignation of Danny Chatfield. During his 2 years in the lead role, Mr Chatfield oversaw the move into the cooperative's new headquarters on the Hopkins River. Mr Chatfield will take on a new career path on his completion of the role on October the 17th. Tanya Wines will serve as the acting CEO, with the recruitment process for a new CEO already begun. Business and Professional Women's Southwest member Grace Davey has been recognised at an international level. Ms Davey travelled to Malaysia for an Asia-Pacific BPW conference and won 2 awards. These awards were for her work in the fields of science and technology and expressing how BPW empowers young women. Ms Davey, who works at One & Water, attended the 3-day conference, which had a theme of democracy, dialogue and direction.
So I actually did a video, thanks to Andy, and it spoke about what BPW means to me and what I do at One Water. We had to write an application about what we've done in the STEM field and how we contributed to science and technology. It was so amazing to meet so many like-minded women all around the world. BPW Southwest, for me, looking at amazing women, local women, inspires me that I can reach that potential in a local Southwest place.
Commuters in the city's north will have to wait a little bit longer for things to return to normal. Wet weather has slowed works on Wollaston Road between Somerville Boulevard and the Goodall Street roundabout. These works were to be completed by Monday, but that date has been pushed back. The eastbound lane will be closed on Monday and Tuesday. 3 high-profile figures will come together for a special event. Comedian Dave Hughes, filmmaker Leela McDougall and former AFL star Wayne Schwass will be a part of an event to tackle mental health. The Rural Voices event will be a 3-hour morning session at the Lighthouse Theatre on October the 10th. The 3 presenters will talk about the importance of connection, resilience and well-being. The event is free and bookings can be made through the Lighthouse Theatre. Nationally accredited judging is part of the Warrnambool Orchid Club's annual show. The judging took place on Thursday, with final touches being put on the show today before the public arrive on the weekend. The show has been going for 30 years and will include demonstrations each day on how to plant and care for orchids in the southwest. The show will be held at Our Lady's Help of Christians Hall and will begin at 9 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday.
We get about 500 people through for the weekend, which is fantastic. And people know that it's on this time of the year all the time. So we have our regulars, which is great. But everybody comes. We get lots of families come because kids love them. There's a little daycare group here today, and they've been going around and being very careful and loving it. And we do this every year at this time of the year. And it's a good time for flowers. So as you can see, or will you see when you walk around, there's massive variety, especially the Australian natives. They're at their peak at the minute.
Motorists driving around Warrnambool and the southwest are urged to be vigilant over the spring nesting period as birds like magpies begin to venture out of nests. It comes as a juvenile magpie was allegedly hit by a car deliberately in Warrnambool driving through an intersection. Locals are reminded that if a bird is on the road during this time, it's likely they haven't learned to fly and won't be able to clear the road as swiftly as adult birds. Each spring, Mosswood Wildlife rescues dozens of young magpies who have been injured after falling from a nest or have been left behind by adult birds. Some of the Southwest's most talented women will take to the stage for a good cause. The Women in Concert event will be held this Sunday at Frolic Lane between 3 and 6. The concert will be a fundraiser for the Forever Held Foundation. Performers include Angela Fitzgerald, Angela Hoskins and the Lim Sisters. Southwest residents are being invited to learn how to help save a life. Ambulance Victoria has launched its Shocktober campaign, which is aimed at training members of the public in CPR. The importance of CPR is clear in the data, which shows that every minute CPR is delayed, survival decreases by 10%. Victoria has the best cardiac arrest survival rate in Australia, which Ambulance Victoria said is no small part due to the CPR skills of the general public. Registered nurses can now begin the journey to being able to prescribe Schedule 2, 3, 4 and 8 medicines. The move is aimed at reducing the strain on the Australian healthcare system. To be eligible, registered nurses need 3 years full-time clinical experience, approved postgraduate qualifications and the completion of a 6-month period of clinical mentorship with an authorised health practitioner. Examples of 2, 3, 4 and 8 schedule medicines are morphine, fentanyl, oxycodone and methadone. That's all in general news, and after the break we'll return with sport and weather. Back soon.
B&B Furniture Plus has moved. The same excellent customer service and specialised knowledge at an even bigger showroom. They have a great range of mobility aids and now stock the popular NHA Life Alarm. B&B Furniture Plus, 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's gotta be Bell's.
The Tyre Factory Warrnambool, more than just tyres. The team at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool have all the leading brands of tyre, including Hankook, Maxxis and BFG, plus a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for all your mechanical needs, more than just tyres. VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991. VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Imagine a ritual that changes the future of your skin.
At Mira Skin, treatments are designed to deliver visible results within a moment of calm. Every experience is personalised, combining clinical-grade skincare with advanced technology. I'm here to restore your skin's resilience and soothe your soul. Mira Skin, beautiful skin by the sea.
Tonight's Sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back, and first making news in sport. Warrnambool basketball fans will get an up-close look at some of the best players in the country this weekend. Reigning Women's National Basketball League champions Bendigo Spirit will be playing a pre-season game at the Warrnambool Stadium. The Spirit will play Geelong Venom on Saturday, with the game beginning at 5:30 p.m. The Spirit will hold a basketball clinic the morning of the game from 10:30 a.m.
I think it's incredible, and the fact that this is something now that our ownership group is exploring and we can be, I think, regional Victorians team is phenomenal, because I don't know, I guess I'm a bit biased. Like, I like country kids and being able to make that impact and being able to, I suppose, bring the highest level of basketball in this country to, you know, local stadiums. You get to meet the kids, do clinics, and really feel a part of the community. I think it makes my job really special.
Cobden export Zach Merritt has added another chapter to an already impressive AFL career. Last night, Merritt claimed his 6th Essendon Best and Fairest award. Only Bill Hutchins and Dick Reynolds, with 7 each, have won the award more times. Merritt remains in the headlines as many in the AFL circles believe he's looking to leave the Bombers for another club. Local cricket hits off this weekend with one-day matches on the agenda. The Warrnambool-Moyne District Cricket Association Division 1 games will be played on hard wickets. Fine weather is forecast, making play more likely than not, a rare occurrence for the opening round of the season. Match of the round will be a replay of last season's grand final, when Northern Raiders and Russells Creek meet at Mac Oval. Warrnambool City Netball Association is keen to get as many people involved in the sport as it can. Expressions of interest are now being taken for individual registrations. This is aimed at people who may not be a part of a team but still want to play netball. The association is also holding a ladies' come and try night on October the 7th at the Arc Stadium. Association member Heidi Manson said both measures were a step forward.
So it made sense to us here at Warrnambool City Netball that we would start to include people who weren't necessarily part of a team, just the same as our junior registrations. We've opened up our senior competitions to people who would like to register as an individual. So next Tuesday, 6th of October at 5:45 p.m, people are invited, if they're 15 years and older, to come along to our Ladies Come and Try Night. It'll be a great opportunity for anyone who may not necessarily have a team but want to come and play. Maybe they're new to town, maybe they haven't played netball for a long time. This is your opportunity to get out and get involved.
That's all making news in sport, and today in Warrnambool, a cloudy day with a high chance of showers, topping at 17 degrees with light winds from the west. And after the break, we'll head with the rest of the forecast. Back shortly.
Is it time to upgrade that outdoor chair? How's your tent holding up? Need a gazebo for that special gathering? George Taylor Stores carry all the summertime essentials that you need to make this summer the best. We'll answer your questions and have you ready in no time at George Taylor Stores.
De-sexing keeps your dogs healthier and happier for life. At Lava Street Veterinary Clinic, it's safe, simple and stress-free. This October, enjoy 20% off dog de-sexing. Book today for a healthier future at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
You can't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
Barrastock cares about your dairy cows as much as you do. Our top quality feeds are designed to support the best possible animal nutrition and health, maximising your production through all life stages and seasons. That's why Barra stock is truly made for milk.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. Winds will be easing today as a ridge of high pressure approaches from the west. Now to the forecast. Tomorrow in Port Fairy, a top of 23 degrees with a chance of fog overnight. Temperatures dropping to 5, and on Sunday 23 degrees with 8 millimetres and a cloudy day with 40-kilometre winds. Monday, conditions will begin to change with light winds and a top of only 15 degrees, expecting 1 millimetre to fall. Over in Mortlake, a chance of morning fog with a top of 24 degrees tomorrow, and on Sunday 7 millimetres to fall with 30-kilometre winds and a top of 25 degrees. To start the week, temperatures will hitting 14 degrees with only 2 millimetres to fall and cloudy skies. In Colac, Camperdown region, we are topping at 23 degrees, a foggy start to the day with a cloudy turnout. On Sunday, 7 millimetres due to fall, topping at 25 with northerly winds, and Monday, a shower or two expected in the morning and then topping at 14 degrees. In Port Campbell tomorrow, a mostly sunny day with northerly winds. Sunday, conditions are to change with 9 millimetres to fall, but still temperatures sitting in the 20s. Monday should expect 13 degrees and 2 millimetres to fall with a cloudy turnout. Home to Warrnambool, a mostly sunny day tomorrow with 23. Conditions are to change on Sunday with a top of 24 degrees and 35-kilometre winds. Expecting 7 millimetres on Monday with 14 degrees and a cloudy day. That's it from your Southwest Local News team, and thank you for tuning in, whether it be online or on 3-Way FM. If you missed any of the bulletin, you can watch it back on demand on Fitzmedias Facebook page. Until Monday, with peace, have a great and safe weekend.